The mining ship's been done, yeah. If we put that here, the miner can connect in there, can't it? We just need to have at most 2 of these. Let's get rid of them. Hope that's correct. It's gonna have to be those. Seems a bit overkill. It doesn't need gigantic solar panels. It really doesn't need anything that size. Like some backup 1x6s would be enough. I think that will be enough though. Onward to Eve. Just in case, but I don't think it'll need it. Okay, right. So I think that should work as a transfer vehicle, but until we try it, I really don't know. The problem we're going to have now is this stage here doesn't have enough fuel, basically. Because it used to get its fuel from the upper stage, and it now doesn't. Because we've disconnected it, so this needs more tanks on it. Until that thing can get itself... I guess this is the lift stage, if that can transfer it towards the moon, maybe that would be enough. Even actually, if that can circularize it, I think that'll be enough. I did disable crossfeed. Yeah, if this can lift it, then that can get it into either circular or near circular would do. There's a guidance unit there so it can deorbit this engine. This is where I used to have tanks feeding the tanks, didn't I? Like this kind of thing. Do you need a seat for engineer? Oh, come on, let's get my game. Just literally trying to attach to the wrong thing. Divine Carly, thank you very much for the raid. Welcome, guys. Welcome. We had a good stream. Let's give him a warm, nutty welcome. Thank you, Divine. Struggling to stitch that back on there. There we go. Got to disconnect it now because it's slightly off. What did you play? What was you streaming? Oh, come on, game. Don't be a scumbag. There we go. Don't tell me there's massive nose cones on this as well. Ay caramba. So I hope bits don't fall off this thing. Oh, did you play Kerbal? Is that what you was playing? I need a single man command pod. Got a lander can. Suppose it would work. Get rid of the brand adapter, maybe. Stick the command pod in there. Instead of the brand adapter actually might work. All the nose cones, yeah. Why not take off the top of the middle fuel tanks and the solid fuel booster, then mount it in line? What? Right, that's got space for one person, which we know we want it to be an engineer. We don't have any engineers. Let's go and recruit a noob. And I've got to put, yeah, I've got to put the solar panels back on. We don't strictly need them, but I'll put them on anyway. We'll have Katga. What have we got? We've got 2 pilots, 2 scientists. Need some engineers. Guinini or Lemon? Lemon. You need some courage where you're going. Oh, low stupidity from... I like Nell, bro. Low stupidity. Always good when you're fixing struts on a space station. Right, Nell, bro, the engineer. Wait, what? That's a mark. Okay, doesn't matter. One person will do. Wait a minute. There's something. That's what we'll do. We'll do that. We'll have 2 passive and 2 active. Right, let's see. We've got a auto strut. Right, let's get the fuel line on and see where we're at. We old Delta V. You love this game, but you always forget something. Oh, yeah. When I first started playing this game, I remember doing that a lot. SRBs, boosters, main engine. Right, thrust to weight ratio on Kerbal of 1.6, that's not bad. 23-second burn. Next stage will do 1.6, that's fine. Engine. And then a 1.0 for this stage here. 2 minutes should give us enough. Alright, I think we're ready for a test. Did I miss anything before we leave and you're like, duh? Did I miss anything? Yep, solar panels have been added. The stage is in the correct order. We're gonna fix that now. So separators are here. So separators on the mini SRBs, then separatrons and separators are on the next stage. Then after that, you're into the transfer stage, which is that separator, that engine. Oh no, not those 4 engines. They don't fire till later. This is gonna mess it up. Stage 2 has a 0.76 now. Not good. Not good at all. Maybe stick some more engines there. Give it a kick. Some small What do we have? We're not going to be... That's a better vacuum engine. We're not going to be quite in a vacuum at that point. Some like little... Some little engines we can stick under here. To give that midsection more oomph. Glyn, thank you for 71 months, Glyn. Hope you're well. It doesn't need any gimbling or anything. I think a Terrier's powerful enough. So 1.2 now. Yeah, I'm good, thank you, Glenn. Weather stations? What? Right, where's those new engines just gone? There they are. .18 now. .18 thrust to weight ratio. Maybe they're not quite powerful enough. Mind you, in the upper atmosphere it should be enough. Let's give it a whirl. Let's see how far we get. I think I auto-strutted stuff, but you never know. Did I add toolkits? I think fuel priority is fine, because it's separated by stages, so that's okay. We have all of that stuff. We should still have an engineer. Let's go. I know, Baz, but I want some on the transfer rocket, because once this thing's out there, I just want it to have repair abilities, like a floating engineer. Right, 90k, that'll do. Right, let's light the match. Right, it hasn't blown up, that's good. It's turning again. It's doing the rifle thing. Okay. First stage complete. Luke, thank you for 28 months. It's settling down. As long as it stays on that 90-degree line, I'm not too fussed. It's spinning, but it's stable. It's not like doing this. Put it on 9090. It's on 9090. Butler. Force roll 9090. It's on. Right. Looks like main engine and SRBs are going to go roughly at the same time, which is good. Clean separation. Only 1,000 delta V in this stage though. That's not ideal. If it can get us to the Apo before it burns out, that'll be good. Push it to 90k and do the best it can to orbit. Ideally, we'll almost be circular and then that'll run out of fuel, but I don't think we're going to get that. I think we're going to end up burning some of this fuel. It's not doing so bad though. For a new rocket, it ain't doing bad. Okay, we need to abort mission, I think. Pretty certain we need to abort the mission. Because we have RCS thrusters up here, but we don't have any back here. And that's going to make life tricky. At least I don't think we do. Mr. Jamer, thank you for 5 subs. Can we get some squirrel gift in chat for Jamer? If you just got gifted a sub by Jamer, please give him a thank you, guys. Right, so we're out to Delta V, but it's not doing very much, which means there's something wrong. Oh, because it's not hit 70. I hate that. It's not activated this. And then it'll activate that, so yeah. Yeah, if you look, there's no RCS. There's RCS here, but there's none down here. So we're not going to be able to effectively maneuver without RCS. So just one slight emission. RCS thruster. Thank you, Gemma. I presume that ladder won't interfere with it. I'm quite happy with the way the rocket's performed, to be honest. The only thing is the staging is slightly wrong. Because we need to do that, really. Because the stage 1 comes in before we get to 70k. I don't know, Miko. I really don't know. Make a huge lot of difference. Yeah, but that's because the hinge is a moving part. And if you glitch into something that's trying to move physically, I don't think the RCS, like, what am I trying to say? I don't think the propellant coming out of the RCS thruster is going to be interfered with. I could be wrong, but we'll find out. Good night, Genesis. How will you get fuel into space? We have a mining operation with a depot, and the rover miner can basically transfer fuel into this. And Nelbro looks okay. I wouldn't say happy, Bez. I think Nelbro looks a little bit scared with a, you know, that kind of smile on your face when you're actually quite frightened. It's kind of a, it's a bit like that. Hope I live. We need to have about 2k delta V left after circularization. I don't know if we're going to get it. I think we should. We'll see. Actually, that ascent profile's worked a bit better. We're almost at Apo. See ya. No, this is not part of the station. This is the transfer rocket. But it's brand new, never tested, so I don't know if it's going to work. Love watching those games, but how you manage the learning curve and them amazes me after 5 years, 4 balls. I don't know, mate. I like a challenge, I guess. I mean, everybody in chat's really helpful. I think that's the thing about Twitch is you can play a game and not know everything, but collectively you can put the pieces together and then you all learn from it, and I like that. Like, everybody wins. Let's see what we've got left. We've got plenty of Delta V right now. Doing pretty well. And throttle down. Oh, don't get me wrong, Moochie. There's a lot of people in chat who are just plain wrong. But there's a lot of people who know stuff, you know? I guess my job is to try and filter out the ones that are making sense versus the ones that are just like guessing. Right, 400 Delta V to circularize. I'd say we've got plenty of Delta V right now. We can't all be Scott Manley. Hello, Scott Manley here. There's a lot to do in this game, Moochie. You can't know everything. No worries, 4 paws. Lurk away. Lots of people are lurkers. Whenever you want to throw a tier 3 sub my way, feel free. No pressure, obviously. Game is rewarding. It is, yeah. When I first started playing this game, many years ago, so many things I had to learn. Like, just getting into space was the first job, and then when I got there, I was like, what do I do now? Apo what? Alright, set target. Oh, is it? As dude. Dude. You got me. You got me on that one. That was genuinely a joke. But thank you very much for pause. It was genuinely a joke. But I totally appreciate that. Thank you. You got me on that one, man. No, I don't think anybody's ever done that. Like where I've joked about that and you've actually gone and done it. That's amazing. Thank you. Intercept. Wait, what? What kind of an intercept is that? That's a nonsense intercept. You see, Jens? Quirk's techniques work. Slam Door Fun, thank you for 20 months. I don't like this. Why is it throwing us at the moon like rather than... Normally it goes for a decent intercept. Now you just need to have an arms dealer drop 100 subs. Hey, I'm not picky. Oh, your Kerbal's stuck on the moon, Dark Cluster. Yeah, you should go to Minmus. Minmus is a lot easier. 850 Delta V. We'll just have to... Are we just in like a bad orbit or something? It's a weird one. We're over time. I want to see if I can get this landed next to the rover. You got a transmitter and some batteries. Always take batteries and a solar panel. Like, always. LTC Beast Mode, thank you very much for gifting 5 subs. Thank you. Thanks for the squirrel gifting chat, guys. Yeah. Dark Cluster, you learn the hard way. Always put a solar panel and a battery on there. You will never regret doing that. Can you go further than the moon? Dude. Dude. This is, you know, this is nothing. This is just our little planet here, you know? There's many, many faraway places that you can go. And some of these have many, many orbiting things. Welcome to the Kerbal system. There's the moon. To fine-tune this intercept. Not very powerful engines, but you know, it was designed to work in a vacuum anyway, so. So this transfer rocket you could feasibly use between the planets, or you could use like a Minmus fuel station as well. Once you've got orbiting fuel stations, then you've got a whole world of possibilities then. You basically just go places and pick up more fuel, go somewhere, come back, pick up more fuel. And because we've got a research station around the moon, if we go from here, and let's say we do a trip, I don't know, we could do a trip to Eve, or not Eve, Eve's a nightmare. Juno probably. We go to Juno, get some science, come back to the moon and research it at the moon. We don't need to research it back at Kerbin. We don't need to come all the way back anymore. It just makes life a lot easier. Do you realize a moon you can take your helmet off on and it's 80% water? Do you like swimming? Fine tune. Well, if it's 80% water, you better like swimming because you're going to be doing a lot of it. Good evening, Caster. Look at that. That was a fine-tuned approach, and it still looks bad. I say I want 15k and it gives me 13 point now. How does that work? Got loads of Delta V. You always stream twice on a Sunday? I only stream once. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I did 2 till 8 p.m. Except on almost every occasion, I didn't finish at 8 p.m. Oh, yeah, the stream broke. Yeah, that's why. There was a stream death today because this game crashed my OBS. It's a disadvantage of only having one PC now, is very, very occasionally that happens. Whereas if I have two PCs set up, the stream carries on. Now, we don't have a pilot on board either, so... Thing is, I'm a bit low to take all this fuel down there. Let's see. To effect a landing on the moon, we need about 600 Delta V. So let's assume it's at least 10% on top of that. Let's make it 700. If we transfer the fuel out of here into the space station, and be left with 700 Delta V, or a bit more to... Yeah, we should in theory be able to go down to the planet reasonably empty and chuck more fuel on the station while we're here. Let's do that. Yeah, we're going to try and dock with it, Beaker, then dump a load of fuel into it, and then go down to the surface and land next to the rover, and that's where we'd get a refuel. This is the vehicle that transfers fuel between the two. But since we arrived with so much Delta V, I didn't think we would, but we did. Yeah, that's the other thing. We're going to fix the solar panels because we have the engineer. No, this is not to remove the struts. This is the benefit. One benefit is to remove the struts because we brought an engineer. But it would be better if we took the engineer off and put a pilot in this thing. All you need for this is a pilot up and down, really. Yeah, exactly, Baz. That's what I'm saying. When we dock, we basically EVA the engineer, fix the station, and then take the pilot and put him in this rocket, and he can fly up and down. That's what pilots do, right? And then on the station, you have an engineer and 2 scientists. Yeah, exactly. He's a space trucker. Exactly what he is. I am curious as to why the RCS thrusters are not doing anything right now. That's a bit worrying. We have a lot of monopropellant. But when I turn RCS on, nothing happens. We have electric charge. Something stopping the fuel from getting from here down to here? Well, no, because the RCS thruster's right on the tank. SNT's a thing. I don't get it. Something wrong here. Something wrong. We have electric charge, but we're not doing anything. Oh, it's because I didn't click execute. Whew. There we go. Nope, it's just user stupidity. It's all good. Or PEBCAC, as they would like to call it. Some of the things in MechJeb require you to click execute and some don't, because they have like a do this and execute button. Dude, how far are you going? It's coming in hot. Oof. Now will be a good time. Nice. Getting there. Funny thing is, we've got to dock that port, so that's going to be interesting. How maneuverable that is. I checked it was the right port. I literally checked. I even loaded in the rocket that we took up there and double checked that because I didn't want that mistake. Okay, control from here. Can't quite see, I'll have to jump over there. It's that one, not that. So I need that bit. I need to get the right pixel. There you go. Set as target. I've been to hospital today with your sister. She had a baby girl. Nice. Congrats, Battle Rabbit. Uncle Battle Rabbit. Luckily, we've got plenty of monopropellant. Let's just hope this works. Ramming speed. Looks like mistakes were made, guys. Because that is not connecting. Because that is a different size port. Because that... Oh, no. That's the port on the ground? But that's not the port that we need for the station? Ripperoonie on toast. And nobody spotted that. Nobody. It's a metric versus imperial cock-up. Oh my god. So, I've got an idea though. We can't dump the fuel yet. But what we can do is fix the space station because we have an engineer. We can swap the pilot in here. And then next time, if we bring one of these modules, but we bring the other docking port and put it on the end, because it needs doing anyway. So we'll build the next extension with the other port on it, and then that can then dock. Yeah, exactly. We just put the parking brake on. Oh, jeez. And then the station has all three kinds of port on it. Just in case, you know, your USB or USB-A, USB-C. Anyway, if we grab cargo. Okay, so we can't dock right now, but that's that. If we grab, we don't need a parachute. We'll grab a repair kit though. See if we can fix the station anyway. Get something done. Slowly drifting away.
I think I broke something.
I saw your Spitfire video and it was great. Have you been AC?
Have you been AC? What do you mean? They don't retract. used to. Oh well, doesn't matter. We don't need them. We don't not need them. They're fine. There's no atmosphere. No, Dalrol. Nothing's open until the 12th of April. I didn't realize there's ones that retract and ones that don't. Like I say, we don't need them. It doesn't matter, but it's just something else to hit. Could it possibly waste more propellant if it tried? The ones with the white box retract, the ones without don't. Good to know. Alright, let's get EVA in. Be great if I had some light, but hey. You stay there. Let's get the pilot. That looks all cool. Lit up green. Look at that. The docking lights. Oh, man. The docking lights look so cool. Tron, thank you, 43. This is why I break off the non-retractable solar panels. Right, where did you put the ladder? Okay, pilot is in position. Sheb is now in charge of the vehicle. And before we completely drift away from each other, let's see if we can effect a repair on this monster. So how do we do this exactly? Just right click on it and say remove strut or something? Aim camera. How do we even fix it? You need to click the crane icon in construction mode. Okay. Then what? Whoa. How do we get rid of that piece? Throw it into space. I love it. Throw it, like literally throw it into space. Fantastic. We don't need this anymore. Space junk, boys. That's awesome. He's got long arms as well. That's going to hit somebody on the head one day. In a few thousand years. That's all the junk removed, I think. Don't particularly need that one, doesn't matter. I'd laugh if we came back later and orbited back and that just like hit us like shrapnel. We come into orbit with a different rocket and just get shrapnel to death. Didn't even need a repair kit, look at that. The real question is, does it work now? Well, that's a very good question. Let me get this thing back into the... there's a capsule up there. I can't remember where he... Where's the crew quarters in this thing? That's at the command pod, right. Nighttime spacewalking, not for the faint-hearted. And there you go. There's now an engineer on board. The solar panel's doing weird things. We can try and extend it, I guess. Electric charge. Oh, it's an electric charge, right. Let me click the right pixel. Oh, yeah. It got fixed. Oh, finally. Manchester Station is fixed. Is it one for the panels? I can't remember. I'm sure I had it on an action group. Toggle light. Toggle motor. I don't think I put them on an action group because they're meant to stay permanently extended anyway. Would you look at that? Right, where's the other? There it is. Spacewalk repairs, you gotta love it. Let's go around into some daylight so we can actually see what's going on. Whoa! It's almost an eclipse going on here. Look at that. There you go. So now we should be able to get rid of that engine, or we leave it. I think we'll leave it. I don't think we'll need to reposition, but we'll leave it anyway. Yeah, don't worry about that. It's nothing. Oh, I'm pleased about that. So next time, what we need to do is bring in another one of these pieces, but with the other port on it. Stick it on there. Then take the transfer rocket, empty most of the fuel, go down to the surface, load up on fuel, bring it up, refuel the station. Manchester fixed. Get in. Don't forget to land the ship before it crashes into the station. It's just going to orbit. Everything's just in an orbit, I think. Yeah, they're just going to fly around each other. I think they'll just drift apart. It will, and then it'll orbit right back. Oh dear. I'll have to put it into a slightly different orbit then. Anyway, that's me done. Thank you so much for watching. That was a lot of fun. Nighttime spacewalking to fix a station.
It, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
With an engineer. That's a whole lot of fun. Thank you, Captain Flint. Oh, hope you enjoyed the rest of your Sunday. Hope you've enjoyed the weekend streams. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your support as ever. And I shall be back in a few days' time. Jens, we're planning on entering the 12-hour Sebring next week, but I haven't had time to do any practice, so I need to find time this week. If I can't, then rip, frankly. But we'll see how it goes. I really want to do the weekend at the Sebring next weekend, which is Saturday. Saturday would be the 12 hours of Sebring. But yeah. Thanks for the fun, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Have a fun week. Don't forget to check back for the schedule. Also, if you was in the Factorio test last night that we did, I'll post about that this week. Might do another quick test, I'm not sure. Because we're planning on doing some kind of Factorio sub run on the Yachts weekend. So if you're a sub and you play Factorio, then jump into the Discord server and pick up the chat in the sandbox room, sandbox games. Because we're planning on trying to do something in Factorio with a bunch of us just running riot and seeing what happens. But yeah, so get yourself in Discord if you're not already in there. If you play Factorio. Yeah, that's it. Have a good week. I'll see you in a few days' time. Thanks to the mods and the rest of the team as ever. And I shall see you all very soon. Take it easy, guys. Love you all. Good night.